Havana, Leo, how are you guys doing?
Hi,
Hi,
Travis.
how
How you
are
doing?
you?
I'm really good. Thanks for talking to me. I've never been so invested in the fine art of piano tuning as I was while watching this movie. The best way to do it is to combine it with a heist movie. Leo, I guess starting with that, how invested did you get in learning about piano tuning and playing the piano? Because I imagine this kind of movie makes you want to take a deep dive into both.
Yeah, I mean, luckily, I already knew that I wanted to just learn how to play piano and take piano lessons just for
Mm.
fun, and then this movie came about, and it was a lovely marriage. I think it was it was really interesting learning about piano tuning. There's so much more to it than one might think. Some of which I couldn't get down at all, but I I found it incredibly soothing and satisfying to you know, crank that lever and hear the wah wah wah.
The wah, wah, wah.
When you know it's out of tune when it's like wah 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 wah, when it does that.
Yeah.
Sounds just like
It's
that.
in tune when it goes wah.
Havana, you came into this with, I think, some piano training, right? Like played the piano before this, I think.
Very little.
Um,
Ah,
did
yeah,
this
just in
make you
middle
want to?
school.
Does
Mm.
this? But you had to be like a virtuoso in this
Yeah,
thing,
had to be
kind of.
not
So,
exactly middle school level.
right. Talk to me about that and kind of relearning it if that's what you had to go through.
Yeah, to be honest, I I thought it was going to be slightly less of a challenge than it was, and I was very quickly humbled in a really powerful way.
Mm.
Um, I I felt like okay, I had this grounding of being able to at least somewhat read music. I felt like I had I had played a one piano piece in a short a couple years before, and I was like, that was kind of fun. And this was just a whole other ball game. And I very quickly started to basically pee myself for 2 months of trying to really hustle and learn as much as I could. And there's very big difference between a middle school piano player and a concert pianist, which I knew going into it, but I was just you know, you're braver in forethought.
Mm.
And then it was kind of actually the most rewarding part of the process was being able to genuinely devote yourself so actively daily to the ritual of making something come alive in that way and really honestly expanded my perspective of what I was capable of as a person.
Mm.
um, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Uh, Leo, did you or have you continued to play since the movie?
No.
I know. We're really sad
No.
about this.
I think in my head I thought, okay, I'm gonna take a break from it, and then I can't wait to sort of keep this going.
Mm,
Um, but then, life happens.
yeah.
It's hard to sort of, especially piano. You can't really pack it
In your bag.
and take it on an airplane and
Yeah.
sort of keep practicing. But it's something I am committed to keep going. Are you?
Yes. I mean, I think we were talking about this before. We were like, maybe this is the invitation. The film coming out is the moment. Now we've had a year or
Mm.
so of not playing. We have our wrist mobility back.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
have our nervous systems back in a normal
Mhm.
place. Maybe now's the time to get back
We
into
have
it.
some tears that haven't been cried.
Yeah,
You know, that
exactly.
we've refilled on tears
Yes. You could
and
just really
stress
get
and
into it.
sweat. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the moment.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll send this to you, Leo, first, and then Havana, you can jump in. But you both get to work with the great Dustin Hoffman. He's a really fun character in this movie. Talk to me about working with such a legend as him.
I mean, it was special. It was really special. I think I tried not to be too intimidated. I failed at the beginning. Um, but he's a very charming, gentle, generous bloke who's just like incredible at what he does. And he, when you're working with someone that's that good, you can't help but be able to play make believe, you know,
Mm,
Mm.
to a greater level. You can't help but be more
yeah.
immersed in the world that you're that you're in. And it was just it was a joy.
Havana, you as well.
Yeah, it was sort of unreal and I agree, very intimidating to begin. And then Dustin has this incredible ability to just completely disarm you by like doing the hook voice all of a sudden, or sort of just throwing these charming bits of humanness around and making you feel like it's okay to not be perfect, or sharing bits about his own nerves he was feeling on the first day. I feel like it very much felt like the arc of the film of actually accepting some level of imperfection, where Dustin gave us all, I think, a lot of space to be in our own process and not have to rise to any kind of perfect challenge with him, which is where I felt like, oh my God, I have to be amazing in this scene because Dustin's in it. But it felt actually like he gave us the liberty to be extraordinarily free, which is the best you can be.
Well, I think you both are taking some time with me to talk about Tuner. I can't wait for more people to see it. So thanks a lot, you two.
Thank you, Travis.
Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.